Hey guys, it is Thursday night. I'm playing some chill. Oh, chill. I'm already over here working, so I'm just gonna keep working. When I look at the ranks, they're just at really. I mean, like I didn't make this easy on myself. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. I like that. That was good. So how are you this Thursday? I feel like that's going to put it right on the edge. See, I didn't realize that For All Mankind was on. I thought it loaded on Fridays. I should have listened to Crystal because she had said something about it dropping tonight. So now I'm going to have to watch it tonight. I instead was watching the Orville. I'm catching up on Orville now, finally. I am really bummed about Orville because I really think Strange New World has killed it. And I'm aggravated because I actually really love Orville. And I love it by itself. I mean, it is Star Trek. It's just a different Star Trek, and I'm okay with that. But the episode tonight was also very good and very solid, and a very solid Star Trekian plot. 9 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays. So they're trying to compete direct with Star Trek. Well, that's a thing. Right? So now the boys is a special case for me. I'm not going to be able to watch the boys until we have our boys night, which is actually very entertaining that it's called a boys night. I think, but so not much I can do on that. Generally speaking. Okay, so We are an entire season back now. That's nice. Sad in its own way. All right. This is not. Let's go ahead and do this and just get an idea of what's going on. Let's see how well we tighten this up. Nope. I'm just coloring all these guys in. Everybody's an admiral. Or at least a Lord Commodore here. Nope. 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 Look, why is that not fit right? Yeah, let's do that again. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference, but you know, hey. All right. That wasn't a layer problem. That was a don't fill the fingers with service colors. Okay. Now we'll bring up the maquette. Let's tighten them down. Let's see what we got. So, template 2. Browse. Blends. This is torso, yeah. Okay, template 3. Browse. Right there. A little bit of a problem there, but nothing major. Yep, that looks solid. He looks like he's in the correct uniform doing the correct thing, except for this little blip right there, but we'll fix that in a minute. Other than that, he looks fine. Good. Okay. Good. Because we can't finish the scenes in the bridge without a couple of males. I mean, yeah, it sounds weird, but it's true. Weird. All right, so we're just going to take the face, because we actually have a browse. A specific face for these maquettes. Don't we have a default male face? I know we had a default male face somewhere. Yeah. Who's going to volunteer to be the default male face? Ken, you're up. Default male face Ken. Work. There we go. You can't be the default dude. All right. The other thing we want to make sure, now we've got his face, that's the mouth. So we're going to browse, do the same thing. You'd think by now being in this particular directory would be a thing, but it's going to remember that this is the directory I visited 5,000 times tomorrow. After I've visited it 5,000 times, I've noticed that. I'm not sure what to think about it, but it does bother me a little. Male mouth inside, right? Default male mouth inside. Let's do that. I don't even know what that is. Eyelashes, brows. I'm going to do the same thing. Transfer out of here. We got to do this for the first one, and then well, welcome back. Welcome back to the stage of history. Good thing I made this make sense. Brian made it. Look at Brian. I mean, really, everybody look at Brian.
How's it going?
I'm looking at Brian. You can't tell, but I'm looking at Brian.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just looking at you. That's all. You should know better. I have no shame that I'm aware of.
Today was the day.
Hear that? I hear that. Sure. Wait, is this a 50? This is 50% here. Yeah, 50% there. Yeah. I don't know. What the hell am I doing? Anybody know what you're doing? No. Do you know what you're doing? No.
Had to attend a town hall meeting regarding the housing development going in behind us.
Oh, God.
Over 1,000 units of housing.
Oh, Jesus.
And then next week, we have to attend another meeting about the annex of property northwest of us, so across the street, catty corner, that they're talking about putting in shopping center for.
So across the way from you?
Yes.
Okay.
So I literally when they started talking about the shopping center, I started looking at all the roads and trails and seeing the flow of traffic to the shopping center.
Oh, yeah, it's going to get tragic quick.
And they're talking about putting in 2 lights on Frontier.
Wow.
So needless to say, it wasn't a very happy time.
Right.
And they were rubber stamping that project as quick as they could.
Yeah. Yeah, I doubt it.
Because the residents all had legit complaints and they didn't want to hear them.
Yeah, I can see that. That does not, in fact, surprise me in the least.
But it screwed up everything tonight. All of my plans went right out the window.
Plans? Psh, you always come up with these ideas and thoughts and weird. You're so weird.
I know.
Plans. Shh. Interesting how fast this has become pretty straightforward. There we go. Just making sure that we have cleared out everything. So I watched a whole bunch of Orville tonight. I'm still not caught up, but at least I'm getting there.
Did you hear the thing with Shinzo Abe?
Abe? Shinzo Abe?
Yes.
No, but what happened? Because I mean,
he was shot in the chest.
Was he killed?
He's unconscious and unresponsive. Last they put, he may have gone into cardiac arrest. They don't know.
Shinzo Abe? Really? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't like the guy.
He was shot during a campaign speech.
Holy crap. Oh my god. A man with a shotgun. Oh my god. What the hell is happening to the world? An assassination attempt on the Prime Minister of Japan?
Former Prime Minister, but still.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he's been the Prime Minister since we were there. He's been there forever. I hate him. I hate him a lot. I do not wish him dead, but I hate him a lot. He's part of the LDP, and I hate the LTP. But wow. I'll be right back. I gotta go tell Miranda.
Sorry, guys.
Okay. Shinzo Abe. When you said Shinzo Abe, I was like, who the heck is that?
Abe.
Abe. Shinzo Abe.
Please forgive my American pronunciation.
Oh, I will forgive it, but I will also probably mock it slightly. But only because I absolutely love you to death. And so it is a thing. All right.
Yeah, they have video of the assassination attempt.
Oh God.
And
Don't
they said he's in heart failure.
Yeah.
And the video is, I mean, it is just as impressive. Like, the guy's panning around, and you just see a puff of smoke, and you just see a guy fall.
Wow. Yeah, he first took office in 2006 when we were there. And then he was ousted and then brought back in 2012. But he's part of the super conservative parties.
Wow, that's one hell of a gun he had going.
You talking about the guy who shot Abe? Did
Yeah.
they get him?
They got the guy right away. Like, he maybe got 1 or 2 shots off with that shotgun. And the security guard from Abe was like on top of the guy, knocking him down.
Wow. This is wild.
Well, and then you have the guy with Yu-Gi-Oh! Who was killed.
The guy with what?
The creator of Yu-Gi-Oh! Died today.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, he drowned. They found him going snorkeling, and they found his body in the ocean.
Takahashi Kazuki. Wow. What the hell is going on over there? I think sometimes I'm more interested in what happens in Japan than I am here. Wow. This is wild. Man. I'm not happy about all this. This isn't cool. There's crap going on. I don't want this crap going on. All right. Back to work for us. I feel like we have a good default mail, which is all I need for right now. can't. I'm not sure. I mean, that's like, this is so weird.
I want to do that. Let's start off with that. Kind of go from there. There we go.
I'm a head shrinker.
Has it worked yet?
Yes, it is you. Oh, speaking of head shrinking. There's a transition. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock, I got to meet with my head shrinker.
And have
It's
your
online. So all I need to do is drop from the show and then pick up the line here, right here in the room. But if you could be on just a few minutes before 10 to pick the show up so I don't have to kill the show, that'd be awesome. If you don't, I'll just kill the show at 10. So
Okay.
all is fine on both sides. But
I'll see what I can do. Things are getting kind of busy.
Yeah, if you can't, it's totally fine. No problems. But if you don't know, then you can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
There's no guilt here. It's just if you want to be on the show and you want the show to continue, show up a little before 10. If you can't, you can't, and all will be fine. There will be no issues. All right, open reset. Let's get some more character or some more comic done, huh? I've been trying to get doing this so hodgepodge. I was not going to do this hodgepodge, and I ended up doing the hodgepodge anyway. It wasn't what I wanted to do, but we're doing it anyway. Grumble, 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 grumble. All right.
I think I like to hit bag higher up than down low. Yeah, I like how they're going. He was, he collapsed and is in heart failure, and they're downplaying the other part that he was shot.
Right. We're doing the thing again. Well, that's locked the upper jaw. It's made the upper jaw super big again and then locked it. And I'm trying to figure out why it thinks that's an appropriate thing to do.
I love the look on her face, like, dang.
Right? But I mean, it's done the same thing with her eyes. It's made her eyes super big, and it's made her jaw super big all of a sudden. And then it locked.
And she's looking down into the left, like, wow.
But it did this before, and though that is funny, yes, it is irritating.
Well, no, it's even better. She's staring at the other girl's boobs.
Yeah, well, there's a little bit of a problem here. Yeah. Again, I don't know why it thought this was an appropriate thing to do, and I don't know what's going on. It did this before. That's not going to solve your problem. And the thing that really kills me about this is that, like, literally, it's hiding everything. It's like it's hiding all of the controls for it. So, like, there's no controls anymore. All of a sudden, I can't actually change it. This is so weird. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Those are super big too. I don't know what's going on. It didn't do that to the other maquettes, just her. No, it did it to Mirel too. What's going on with this thing? I don't have time to screw with you guys. The whole point behind this is to make this faster, not spend forever troubleshooting. I mean, I will just draw it. I'm going to play this game. I don't care.
Oof, they were airlifting him to a hospital.
Abe?
Abe. Sorry, I'm able to bring it up in the news stories in real time. So I'm following the news story as things are coming out.
Right. Yep, that's exactly what I thought would happen. First two posts on here. Weird how criminals don't obey gun laws, and Japanese has the toughest gun laws in the world. Criminals will always have guns. First two posts are proof that everybody should just have a gun. It's okay. That's not the problem.
Well, it's shocking in Japan because, yeah, they have gun laws, and for him to do this is literally a death sentence.
Yeah.
Like, this is... Like, even if Abe survives, the shooter is not. Like, they do not take this kindly.
No, they're going to totally kill him. They have the death sentence, and they're more than willing. They're not afraid to use it.
Yeah.
Wow. That's bizarre. I don't even know what to do about that.
Like, whatever happened to the guy that burned down the Kyoto animation facility?
He's still in prison and will be for a very, very long time. Yeah, but it's still like that killed people too.
Yeah.
But I mean, we all know that super strict rules don't stop everybody.
No.
But I mean, legitimately, yeah, I mean, sure, Japan has strict gun laws, and yeah, somebody shot him, and that's true. However, there were 6 gun murderers last year in all of Japan. 6. They have half as many people as we do, and 1/1,000,000th the number of deaths by gun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, there were fewer people shot in Japan, in all of Japan, in 2020 than were killed in the last school shooting. That's the problem. And the problem is, of course, we know it's not the guns that are the problem. But just like if your kid is threatening to kill themselves, you don't just sit there and go, well, it's not the knives' fault, and leave all your knives lying around. You do something. That's the problem. Is it's the difference of whether people believe that they are responsible for the rest of society, or whether it's, you know, whether they are, you know, whether society kind of owes them.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I do the render dance. It's not though. Dang it. Not frame 1. Damn it. Oh, I very much called for the most bizarrest thingest ever. I don't know what to do about this. The picture in my head was better than what we actually have here. So I'm kind of like, well, damn it. That's right, we'll get there.
Yeah, the other difference is in Japan, that gunman won't get his 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah, nobody will know who it is.
Yeah.
Well, that was, and the other thing is that was a political hit.
Yeah.
There's a difference, and I think, and I mean, in the instance of that, the conservatives are correct. Political hits will never stop because you got rid of guns. That's never going to stop the political hits, and the liberals don't. They're not after that. They know better.
Yeah.
That's not the problem.
And in this case, it's a political hit, and it's a guy that he is not doing this for fame. Like, he will die. Like the Kyoto guy, they know who it is. The media actually named him because he was batshit crazy. Like, he legitimately needed to be in a mental institution. And that's what they were talking about with the guy. This shooter, he will not be named.
No. No, the shooter, this shooter, the thing about this shooter is that this was the LDP, we're having a real problem now because actually what worries me is I feel like this is a bigger scale problem. Like, I really am concerned that we are entering into a new era, because that was a liberal shooting a conservative. That's the important thing. That's what's important here. If it's political, and I think it is, and what we just had was a liberal shooting a conservative. And I'm worried about that because, obviously, this isn't ending well in that sense at all. So,
yeah, this is very different.
Yeah, this is a problem that we are going to have to deal with. But I'm more worried that somewhere we're going to get, well, if the liberals are going to shoot conservatives, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get you. It's going to ramp.
Right. And that's what worries me. I'm much more worried about that. You know, I'm actually really glad that I'm taking the night off from the comic and doing something else. I had an artist friend who is asking for help designing some clothing for her character. And so I'm helping her design clothing. And this is very, very nice. Like, this is refreshing to do. Right? Even if we are talking about political, disaster area here.
What the hell is wrong with people?
Damn it. Man, I hate to say this, but I don't think he's going to live.
Well, they're already saying fear dead.
Yeah.
And this apparently was a homemade shot-off
shotgun. Mm-hmm.
A homemade. This guy built this thing.
Yeah, he was determined.
Oh. 42-year-old former member of the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force.
Yep. Because, and this is a big deal, Abe messed up Article 9. This is a big deal in Japan. Article 9 is the peacekeeping article. It's the article that says that Japan is by law not allowed to engage in wars. So that makes some sense to me. All of this makes perfect sense. If you understand where Japan's culture is, Abe has been changing. He's been after Article 9 since he got into office. He wants to make it so that Japan can actually enter into the wars and get into fights with people. And of course, many people oppose this. Naturally. So, yeah, that's what I figured. It had to have been an SDF person somewhere along the line.
Well, particularly if he's making his own weaponry. I mean, you could look up how to do it, but like, it's not something you just do.
No, it's not. I feel like that's not. Yeah, man, that's so. I don't know. I don't even know what to do with that. Ryan and I were both talking about this. We're like, we didn't like Shinzo Abe, but not enough to have him dead. I mean, like, whoa. I don't think I've ever disliked somebody so much to have them dead. I mean, I know what.
Yeah, this is wild.
Yeah, this is really weird. I may not have been up on the end times theory until now. Now I'm starting to go, maybe it is the end times. Yeah, it's like, no, I don't know what to do with this.
Emergency personnel moved a person from an ambulance to a helicopter under a blue sheet.
He may have already been dead. They're not going to tell us for a while. That's the nature of Japan.
Yeah.
If he died, they're not going to tell us for a while.
Yeah, all they're saying is that he was shot and suffering heart failure, which I guess is technically true.
Yeah, all is true there.
Wow.
Yeah, like I said, I don't even know how to handle this one. I mean, I'm like, wow. Yeah, their eyes are like set weird. It's so strange. It's almost like they, I don't know, they lost their core operation. I guess this means, don't screw with the maquettes. Once film the scene and then be done, and don't mess with them after that. Because I mean, she's not looking. To get her to make eye contact, I have to put her eye target like in Chang's chest to make her make eye contact with Chang's eyes. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, but how you worded that was amazing.
Right? So I just brought a new instance of Chang out. And I'm just going to redo this completely from scratch.
Yay! My art friend is happy with the sketch.
Bennett's like, I'm looking at a pretty star. That's funny.
I have to see. We'll see. We'll play with that. It's okay.
Okay, need that camera. Where's that camera? Okay, there's the camera. Get in there. This is weird enough as is. I need a little bit tighter in here. Instinctually, I'm thinking exactly to one of the things that that Kat was talking about at one point in time on the show. Because they were talking about the idea of a focus panel. It's the panel that hits the hardest. It's the point, right? I have already rigged this with a wide open spot here with a focus panel. So what I think I want to do is I have Chang here. She needs to, or Better Spec says, she says, are you sure? And Better Spec says, I checked it 3 times. Moment is, 650,000 gazillion light years away or whatever. It doesn't really matter. So in this instance, she needs to then say to Bennett, we're going to have to do this in real space. What's the calculation on it? And Bennett says, it'll take, 8 hours and 15 minutes at 0.75 light speed, but we can do that, but that'll be only, 26 hours in real time. And we have enough budget. Right. And then she has to turn to Mayrel and say, can you get us there? And that's the focus panel, yes? Or is there more over here? There is. There's more on this page. Why are you not paying attention to the thingy? Blech. Okay. I'm not paying attention to my stupid thingy. I have a stupid thingy, and it tells me that. Okay. Internet distance in real space, 26 hours, real time, 4.7 light speed. 0.95 C. 0.95 C? Jesus.
No, not that. Not 95C.
Yeah, you don't even know what I'm talking about. 95%
No,
the speed
I
of
don't.
light. 95% the speed of light. So I can't tell whether I wrote a 9 or a 7. I thought she she says here for us, 26 hours real time, 3 hours for us at 0.75 C. And then she says, do we have budget? But then this looks like a 9. What's our 0.95 C?
Oh, don't do that.
Traveling, how long would it be?
He's showing no vital signs. I think that says it right there.
I think he's done.
Yeah.
$35 light hours. No. It's not 35 light hours out. I'm glad I'm doing the math here. Luckily, somebody has made a space distance time calculator. Isn't that cool?
And sounds totally like they play Kerbal all the time.
Oh man, I play Kerbal all the time. Don't make fun of people who play Kerbal.
I don't. But those are some players that are dedicated on a different level.
I love Kerbal. Kerbal is one of my favorite programs. I love that thing so much. I still have Kerbal stuck in orbit. Luckily, apparently, they don't ever run out of food or anything. It's good because I think they've been stuck up there for like a half a year now. And effectively a mercury capsule. Poor guy. I'll get him someday. Just have to go fetch him.
Yeah, the Kerbal fan base is some very dedicated, very, very dedicated people.
It's only moved a couple of light minutes out. So 0.75 light speed puts me at. And yes, I like this level of detail. So before anybody makes fun of me for it.
don't have this. Let's do more like that.
We don't even need to travel at light speed. It's not that far away. She's not going to even hurt any budget. Which is a bummer. The whole point of this was so I could show them traveling in real space. But that's all right. That's all right. Sometimes this happens.
Crap.
1.6 million, 2.6 million. Feet. 9, 11, 10.4, 35 light seconds. .4 million kilometers. Yeah, nothing at this speed is going to even be remotely a threat.
I should have several. Now, why don't I have a melon? I should have a clip file for her.
For what? What you up to?
I do have a clip file for her. Why? Sweet mysteries of life. At last I found thee. Ah, there it is. Okay. No, I have a person that's. There's that. Send you that. Send you that. And whatever sticks, sticks. No. No, the artist person I was talking to doesn't use Clip Studio, so I'm like, and I use Clip Studio exclusively, so it's like, here's a bunch of formats, figure it out.
Right.
Here's all the formats. Okay.
Hang on for the deep bass love of an error message.
Oh, it gets me right in the heartbeats.
Right? Is that good? Such sound.
Okay. And she really likes the outfit, so that works for me. So that mission is accomplished. Now to work on a pantsless brig. Boy, this has been an interesting art day for me. I'm designing outfits, doing strange poses for characters.
Yep, I'm with you.
Listening to Guy have a coronary over
Well, I mean, to be fair, it is a little freaky to have the Prime Minister of Japan get assassinated, even if he was the ex-Prime Minister. Still, especially since like he's a guy that like features in my world. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like he's, you know, some third or fourth level person in Japan that nobody knows about.
No, he's about as famous as you can get.
Yeah. Having a bad day over there in Japan.
Yeah.
Frankly, sir, there's not a lot about the science that I can tell you here. There's no precedent for a planet moving. It doesn't move. Planets don't move.
Not only are you wrong, I have the science to prove you're wrong.
Right?
But clearly, the planet moved. Yes, and that's a problem.
And herein lies the rub. Herein lies the plot of this entire episode. Isn't that amazing? Did notice that. So I installed Adobe last night, and then I didn't tell you the cool stories. So this morning I was griping about last night because last night I was just disenchanted mad, right?
Right.
Because really I want Substance Painter. That's the whole reason that we're doing this, all this machination and going through all this, because I can do everything in Photoshop and GIMP. And so I could technically just get GIMP and put it on here and it'd be fine. I'll have to relearn all the buttons, but yeah. right? But the hard part here is Substance Painter. The whole thing was that some user had brought up Substance Painter and had mentioned that it increased the workflow because it does the auto UV mapping, which is the one thing that I really need. I spend forever UV mapping. That's me taking the 3D model and splitting it out into a flat plane so that I can draw on it.
Yeah.
That takes freaking forever, right? You've seen me do that. I've spent hours UV mapping shit, and I built a ton of 3D models in here, right? So that was what I really wanted Substance Mapper for, or Substance Painter for. But then I found out last night, of course, that Substance Painter is an additional $20 a month, right? So on top of your $50 a month subscription to Creative Cloud, you must pay an additional $20 a month to get Substance Painter. So I was fine. I will just manually do UVs for the rest of my life and hate things and all that stuff. Okay. Fast forward to this morning. So I get on stream and I've calmed down a little and stuff like that, but some user is back on again. So I'm recounting my thing, and he's like, oh, no. You can buy a single user license on Steam for it. And I'm like, the hell? And I looked it up, and sure as the world, it's $150, but it's yours. And it's even from Adobe. And I'm like, well. So as soon as we get one of my paychecks in, I'm going to purchase it and I will own it and it will be mine. And then we're back to should I or should I not abandon Adobe, which I probably will.
I mean,
because I am over Adobe using the fact that everybody uses Adobe products as their reasoning for, draining everybody dry. So,
well, that was cool.
Yeah, some user was awesome. I was like, thank you, some user. Dude, you are on it, doggone it.
Oh, I like the way this pose is turning out.
So anyway, that was my story for this morning, and that was cool. So
no, that is very cool.
I was thinking too, I was like, yay.
Now, I had a funny story from earlier today with the polls for this.
Okay. Because the
So
polls that has been a funny story the entire time. I don't know. I don't know about you. I don't know what you're talking about. I think that's hysterical.
Oh no, it's been hilarious from the. But this one was especially funny because it's like an hour before it ended, and I'm watching the polls, and Pants are so far ahead of everybody else. I'm like, this is stupid. And then my internet goes down. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just start drawing her, removing her pants. Even though the poll hadn't ended yet. And then my internet comes back on, and I reload the page, and suddenly shirt is tied with pants. In that little bit of time, and I'm like, what the hell happened?
So I was wondering if there would be a different way to do something like this, because this was fascinating. But I don't want to necessarily do a striptease with these characters.
No,
because that's not my style. It's fine that it's your style, and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not there's no shame here. But
no,
I was like, I wonder if there'd be a way to do like a choose your own adventure almost in the same manner. So
I was thinking the same thing. I was using the striptease as a
test.
As a test.
Yeah.
And trying to come up with a way of incentivizing people to do this.
Right. No, I'm with you. And like I said, I'm trying to figure out a way to say this that doesn't sound like I'm not sucky like you are,
No, and I'm not taking it that way.
Yeah, I mean, because my thought was, what if we did, here is, all of the girls shopping or whatever. Do they buy the red dress or the blue dress? Or you know what I mean, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like something.
No, I got you.
Yeah, something where it was the same kind of principle. I wonder if there's a way to do that.
And I'm thinking yes.
I think so too. I think this is brilliant, and I think we could have a lot of fun with this, even with my characters, and give some backstory at the same time, right? Like, they're all on the Polaris. What is the Polaris? Oh, that's their home ship. Gotcha, So now you learn a little bit about the home ship that these guys belong to and stuff like that, which is part of the story. There we go. That frame's done. Darn. Get her done. Get her done. Zorch. Deselect. Bring this up to 100, and we will remove you. There.
But like this one had 20 votes on there. And it's like, the engagement has just been.
That's phenomenal engagement. I loves it. I love what's happening.
And it's organic and weird and part of my brain doesn't know quite how to process this, but that's okay. I mean, I'm going to take this entire thing as being a huge success.
Absolutely. I would. But also giving me ideas. And you ideas.
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be ways to
use this.
Yeah, we got to be able to use this in some way that would be reasonable. Like, we'd be able to understand it and do something about it.
Well, and not just reasonable, but other ways that don't involve pornographic.
Right. Well, that's fun. I mean, it's okay in its own way.
Yeah, it's cheesecakey, and that's fine. But there are other ways to, it's one of those where it's like, how else can you do this?
Mm-hmm.
You know, what are we missing here? How can we make this? How can we use this in different ways?
How can we use this to our advantage? Yes.
Because this can be utilized so strongly.
5 minutes remain. I'm cooking along now. I'm actually laying down panels.
Yeah, I am too. Like, I'm not laying down panels right now, but I'm cooking along.
Yeah, I'm just happy that I'm putting in panels. We've spent an awful lot of time with Brent on my case for not having anything in here. It's not like he's wrong, though. So it's always good when I've got panels in. I'm amazed I don't have nightmares about being on the wrong layer. I am not, in fact, on the wrong layer, but I just did the, oh crap, how long has it been since I looked over to see what layer I'm on? Oh, phew, I'm on the right layer. And then I'm like, why is it I don't have nightmares about this? I mean, like, this is legitimately something that I'm like,
I think we all are.
right? I'm like, I mean, I know we have a thing on here for this very reason because of this, but it's still kind of one of those, why do I not have nightmares about this? I'm wondering. Now I'm going to have nightmares tonight about being on the wrong layer. You know it, because I just said something. I opened my big trap. 8. So we are here. Actually, kind of a cool panel. I want to fix.
I like that.
Yeah, I like this panel. It's coming along real nicely. It's a nice panel. Nice little. I love it when you and I are putting panels together like this, and like you can see your art and my art on screen at the same time. I love that. That's nice. That's a nice thing. Let's save this page. We even get Gunny Better Spec over here, who's trying to explain crap. Probably not succeeding.
And laughing about it.
Yeah.
He's probably on purpose making it extremely obtuse.
Right.
So it sounds like it's a lot more difficult than what it actually is.
I also love the fact that you use dark mode for Clip Studio and I use light mode for Clip Studio, so it's actually really good and nice contrasty.
Yeah.
We're literally using the same program in almost the same configuration.
But it looks very different.
Yeah. Pretty kick-ass. I also don't think I will be here tomorrow night. Because I think Troy is back in town. Troy is back in town. Troy is back in town. So I think we should be back to our normal Friday night procedures. We'll have to see. So I may not see you again till Sunday night after tomorrow. So it's half a show tomorrow morning, and then I won't see you again till Sunday night. But I'll be back Sunday night.
Okay.
So I am saved and packed up and ready to go. So I'm going to come back.
Oh, wow. It's already after midnight.
Yep. So I'm going to go on ahead and call the show, go to bed, get up in the morning, and probably get right back to work on this page. Legitimately. Because I'm having fun. I mean, I'm enjoying the heck out of this. So, cool. I'll see you on the morrow, dude.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.